What's up, guys? We're back with the blaster. It's pretty late at night, but I have finished the build. So we did end up swapping it to a 62T. We went out and bought a Wave Raider as a donor motor or donor hole. Took the 62T out and basically just dropped it in. Didn't do any crank seals, didn't do anything to it. I just made sure that it had compression spark, and we went from there. I did the same modifications I did to my purple blaster on the exhaust manifold. I ported the Ninja manifold, put those threaded things in so I could actually run the 61X bolts. TDR water box is installed. I had to move his bracket down. As you can see, it used to be installed up here. It's lower now. Just I don't know why. I had a weird cable, but this is pretty much it. I got really not much to say. There's some stuff that we still got to doll up and make it look pretty. Cut some zip ties, figure out this wiring harness situation. But for now, this is pretty much done. Took a little bit. You know, I did most of the work today, getting it all buttoned up, but this is her. So back to where I was at before I gave you guys a little test fire. Pretty much, we didn't like the bearing growl, and there's no reason to, like I said in the last video, to put a new crank in here or a front mag bearing if we didn't really care for the motor. I mean, he still has the 61X that he's going to keep as a spare, but he wanted to find a 62T. So when he found this one, we kind of just jumped on it and put it in. I chopped up the Raider to get rid of it. You know, saved all the parts from it. But all I did to this motor, I took the carbs off, cleaned them, jetted them correctly, put the right needles and seats and all of that. They're just stock 38s. Stock reeds looked fine. Again, I did not split the motor, did not check the crank seals, did not check the crank. Who knows, this motor could be having the same problems as the last. But for now, it's cheaper to find a ski that you could rip a motor out of than rebuilding a motor. At some point, if he plans on keeping this, he could take this whole motor apart, buy a crank for it, and go all out. I know he still wants to buy an 88 head to add some bling and a UMI steering, but I told him hold off. He doesn't need to spend that much money. So again, quick little overview. Do what we did. We put some Riva bars on it, blows and throttle. It's got a bilge hooked up too now. So hood strut kit that I made, custom wiring harness that is not pretty at all in this blaster. I will situate that. I don't know what happened. I had my dad do it, and I don't know, the wiring setup was just different. It was not what we wanted. TDR water box, baffled, so it's not too loud, but everyone knows if you're a blaster guy how loud the TDRs are. Factory head pipe, factory chamber, mod chamber, wax head pipe, Ninja manifold, ported Ninja manifold to fit 62T exhaust ports. The inserts are on the motor. Again, stock E-box. Got the Riva Groovy to throw on there. All cleaned up. 1016 hooker prop. Works 201 ride or intake rate. He's got a shaved seat that'll be on this. So this blaster should treat him well. I mean, I didn't really spare too much time on it. I don't know, I didn't calculate the hours yet. I'll put it in the bottom of this, but I think I have close to 40 hours into it between the first time I built it with the first motor, then taking his motor out to rebuild it, and then putting the 62T in. So this boat has had a motor in and out of it 3 or 4 times now. So yeah, it's been a nightmare. I'm happy for it to leave my garage. I love the guy that he's getting the boat, so it'll be in the family. But it's had its time. And you guys you all know how these old two-strokes are. They always need work at some point. But it went from a bone stock blaster, as you guys saw with a 61X in it, to a pretty modified ski. So let's hope that it treats him well and he learns how to ride it, because he pretty much bought a blaster without ever riding one before. So we're all gonna see, you know, how he does this summer. I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be pretty good. But all he needs now is to get some rear sponsons. I might make some jams soon, and if I do, he'll be the first to test them. But that's it for this video. Just want to give you guys an update on it and show you where we're at. And this is pretty much a wrap for this blaster until something breaks and I got to teach him how to do it. But that's it for this one. See you in the next one.